Today's video is brought to us by the USCCA, the United States Concealed Carry Association. We'll get you ready for what happens before, during, and after an act of armed self-defense. Check them out down below, uscca.com/GNG. It's what I use for my family. I strongly suggest you check it out, especially if you carry a gun. You're going to want to protect yourself when nobody else will. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Finally, you got home and was back into the swing of things yesterday in my element. And did a lot of research and found out a lot of news, a lot of stuff that will be coming in the very short future here. And that's what I want to touch base on today. Yesterday I told you how the Attorney General of California told all of his cronies that the United States Supreme Court had struck down their good cause standard as unconstitutional in the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruen decision. Well, some of you caught on real quick. I was trying to gloss over it because I knew I was making this video this morning. But the AG of California said that the people who issue permits were still able to use the good moral character clause. And no, let's see. So if you haven't seen my video floating above about what the Bruen decision actually did for, it didn't further gun rights at all. What it did was it destroyed unconstitutional gun control. It just reaffirmed our rights. But one of the things it did was said that if you are to limit the Second Amendment in any way, restrictions at all, you have to look at text, history, and tradition. That's the only test. There is no intermediate scrutiny. There is no two-pronged approach. None of that. It's all unconstitutional. So if you look at the text of the United States Constitution, specifically the Second Amendment in the Bill of Rights, it does not say anything about good moral character. In fact, many people would think that our forefathers, the people who found this country and did things that needed to be done to people it needed to be done to, were questionable moral character, but they were heroes because they created the longest going experiment in the world, and that is the American Constitutional Republic. But in that document, in the wording of the Second Amendment, it only says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It does not say anything about good moral character, nor does it say anything about what California and New York are doing as we speak, looking to subvert the Constitution, looking to subvert the Bruen decision, and that is to create more sensitive spaces, more gun-free zones. And the funny thing is that that was specifically addressed in the Bruen decision, yet these cronies, these well-paid gun control pawns, are going to try to do everything they can to turn their nose up to the high court and do what they want as far as restricting the rights of the law-abiding citizen. They'll do nothing at all to address criminals and to go hard on crime, which actually is what stops crime. You can will them all you want, but that's not what stops crime. Being tough on it actually deters people. I also got a lot of people who said, hey Jared, what about this case? Hey Jared, what about that case? Well, I'm here to tell you that there are a number of lawsuits that are being prepared as we speak, as I record, that will be dropping soon, challenging all of said violations based off of the Bruen decision. Which ones do I mean? Well, we'll say the assault weapon ban cases, the magazine ban cases, the ammunition background cases, the bump stock case, all kinds of things will be challenged. But what happens when the High Court, the Supreme Court, makes a decision? It doesn't wipe away everything. What it does is it addresses that singular case, and then lawyers can take that verbiage of that decision and those principles and apply it to cases in their states in which violate exactly what came down. So, for instance, Duncan v. Bonta is the California magazine ban case, started down at St. Benitez. He said that the magazine ban was unconstitutional, right? Freedom Week. We all remember that. I've done a ton of videos on that. Went to the 3-judge panel because California doesn't like to take an L. The 3-judge panel at the Ninth Circuit said, yup, it's unconstitutional. Well, California didn't want that L. They appealed to the en banc panel. The en banc panel said, we have never met a gun control law that we don't love. We'll strike it down. And now it has been appealed to the Supreme Court and it was on hold pending the Bruen decision. Now, there are several cases that have been appealed for certiorari, and certiorari is what the Supreme Court does. If they take the case up, they grant certiorari. If they don't take up the case, then they remand it back to the lower court. Something that they also might be doing to many of these cases might be If they don't take it up, they might grant judicial review, vacate the lower court decision, and then remand it back to the lower court for them to reconsider their ruling based off of what came down in Bruen. So let's take the Bonta case for the mag ban, the Duncan case. So the Supreme Court might say, you know what, we're not going to grant certiorari because we believe what we just said on Thursday absolutely addresses this case. We're going to grant judicial review. We're going to strip the last ruling from the en banc. We're going to send it back down to the en banc panel, where we're going to tell them, look at this again, make a redo, and follow what we just told you. Now, from there, the en banc panel can kick it down to the 3-judge panel, and the 3-judge panel could kick it back down to the district court level. Those are all possibilities. They don't have to, because what the Supreme Court said is clear, crystal clear.
It's that simple. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal.
And this is an easy case to overturn. It's not just this one. It's your assault weapon ban case, the Rhodey case out of California, the Young case out of Hawaii. There's a ton of stuff, guys and gals, that are all teed up right now at the tee boxes, and lawyers and gun groups are just waiting for their turn, waiting for their tee time to knock it into the short grass. So there's a lot of good stuff happening. There's a lot of squirming going on by the anti-gunners. They're still trying to do what they want to do. But remember, Heller was, at the time, the best decision for the Second Amendment, reaffirming our rights. And then for, a decade, the anti-gun states violated Heller by using the two-pronged approach that the dissent said, that Breyer said people should use, not what the majority decision. So they're going to try it. They do it all the time, not just in gun cases. Habitual line steppers will habitually step over the line, no matter how many times they are smacked. So I'll keep my eyes out, and I will let you know what's going on. But there are many, many cases about to drop. I think it's going to be like rapid fire, like shooting fish in a barrel, and it's going to be majestic. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a frenzy. So if you want to stay in the know and you want to stay up with all this, subscribe to the channel. Hit that little red subscribe button down below, because I will keep you in the know. And also, we just hit 494,000 subscribers yesterday. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I think I can set this goal now. My goal was 500,000 by the end of the year, but since we have started to grow, and apparently the algorithm must like me a little bit right now, I would love to hit 500,000 for my birthday. My birthday is July 25th, so that gives us a solid month to get 6,000 subscribers. And you can do your part by subscribing and telling all your friends about this channel and how to stay in the loop with all of the infringements, as well as all of the good things that happen with the Second Amendment. And I look forward to it. I'll think of something to do, some type of giveaway. I'll start thinking about that this week here. But thank you all. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. And until I see you again, which will probably be this afternoon, remember, guys and gals, the Second Amendment is there for us. It's there to keep us safe. It's there to keep our communities secure. And it's not there for them to take.